Lil Durk.
Okay, that was random.
No,
no, the Apple Music.
I was thinking about that spot.
SaVon, I got you.
Nah, like, yeah, the Lil Durk situation. Did y'all hear about that? How he was hacking into people. Like, this is why. And this, you know what? Let me tell y'all why I will listen to the music that I listen to. All right? Because I don't need to listen to niggas who gotta fake it. I don't want to listen to people who I feel gotta fake they shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're never gonna catch none of these new niggas who I know. Bro, I know they don't be doing numbers, bro. I can't prove it. I can't prove it. It don't be real music. It's not real music. But somehow they're always at the top of the charts. And Lil Durk finally proved my point. Now, granted, I know there's a lot of Lil Durk fans. I don't got no smoke with him or any. Like, none of this is personal to me. I just judge the music based on the music.
I see what. Okay.
Like, I know y'all don't be giving a fuck about these artists.
No, I don't do that.
And y'all, bro, we're all brainwashed, by the way. And it's fine.
Oh, for
and it's
sure.
Cool.
Nah, for sure.
And I accept
we're
it.
programmed.
But
can't help it.
For sure, yeah.
Artists like Lil Durk is a part of that programming.
Explain. I need to understand where you're going.
So there was a young lady, young white lady. I should add the context to that. Young white lady who says, "Hey, I don't even know who this is. I have nothing to do with this guy. Like, who the fuck is this?"
Why was she crying?
And it was Lil Durk on top of her, like the rapped, like her top artist.
She was like, "I was just waiting to take a picture because I know I listen to Olivia Rodrigo
and Taylor Swift
and I opened
Billie
it up
Eilish
and saw Lil Durk." She was mad, boy.
What was it? A video?
Yeah, she put a video out live from her car. Mad as hell.
And you know, this isn't really absurd of us to say because we've referenced this before in the pod, but hey, fake streams mean that you stream it from like a random account and boost your numbers. Is that what happened here? Allegedly? I don't know. I don't know.
At this point, like, so when we were coming up, we had rappers, and I'm so grateful that I can now look back and say I'm from a certain era, right? Like, because when you're just living in it, you're just living in it. But when you grow up, like, our era, the rappers that I had looked up to was 50 Cent, was Hov, was Kanye, like, real niggas.
They were really like that in real life.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
even if they wasn't like that in real life, I believed they were real and true to what they do now. I'm not discrediting today.
A lot of people would say Lil Durk is real and true.
And I was gonna say
what he do.
No, I'm not gonna dispute that. Again, I don't know. I'm not the fucking hip hop police. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is those people that I looked up to when I was coming up, I believed, right? And I felt connected to them in some way. Now, I never got shot 9 times, so I can't relate to 50 Cent in that way. But the music that he made, the image he portrayed, the marketing behind him, whatever it was, it just made it believable to the point now as I'm approaching 30 years old, I still feel that connectivity to him.
Like his toughness.
Right. And yeah, him, who he is. When he gets on Instagram and he's clowning Diddy, I don't think he's just doing it for likes.
Like he's like fearless.
This is who you are. You know what I'm saying?
He's
like,
passionate about that. Absolutely.
Growing up today and looking at rappers and saying, "Hey, I want to be a rapper," just seems so exhausting to me. Like, have y'all seen Sean Kingston lately?
Watch your mouth, but I'm listening.
Such a random question.
Yo, watch your mouth.
No, legit. Have you seen Sean Kingston lately?
I'm not gonna lie. Sean Kingston just liked a Need to Know video not too long ago.
Oh.
Shout out to Sean Kingston for that.
All right, what up, Sean?
But have you
we
seen
love
him?
you, Sean Kingston.
Like,
have I seen him?
Have you seen him lately?
Yeah, I've seen him lately.
Sean Kingston, he was
On
at
Instagram.
a Miami Dolphins game this past weekend at the time of this recording. He was at a Miami Dolphins game, and he was like signing autographs, and the camera was there, and he had these 2 really, really big chains on his neck and bracelets huge. They were shining diamonds. It looked like, okay, I have to keep up an image. I have to portray something that I think I need to be because of who I was. Right. And I don't know his financial situation, but it's documented. I don't know how much y'all keep up with Sean Kingston. But he's alleged to have been broke or to be broke, where he's running off on his phone bill. Now, if you're
allegedly.
Sure. Allegedly. Thanks. This is why you're my guy.
Got you.
But the point that I'm trying to make is that these artists today, these rappers today, they have to fulfill or play a role that it's exhausting to want to be that. So when I see like, oh, who's Lil Durk? Or a girl is confused as to how Lil Durk got on her Spotify wrap up, I don't think Lil Durk is pressing a button to say, hey, let me get on this girl's playlist or let me fake my own streams. I think that the labels and the people behind him, they have such a hard time translating real artists and real music in that way that
Maintaining that facade.
they have to put up the smoke and mirrors, and that's how we get shit like this.
I don't think the labels or artists ever predicted to have for there to be streaming here. Like, think about it, right? When you were making raw sales, right? You knew exactly what you were marketing, where to market to, the exact amount, what area. Like, the analytics were so much more clear. Today, we don't even know what the amount is for the price of one stream. We don't know how much people are supposed to get paid. They say it's like 0.0.
It's like 1/6 of a penny.
It's like 1/6 of a penny, right? So in that, when you have a phone that has apps on it where you could pay an app $10 every month and have every song in the world, it gets very difficult trying to separate and differentiate all the artists underneath that DSP, right? Because they're going to have the same iPhone to stream whatever they're streaming in. So to your point, I would say that artists always had to put up an image. I would just say now it's a little bit harder to sell because it's so much of everything.
You got to stand out.
Yeah, you got to stand out.
I don't think we're not discrediting him. Well, me personally, like, I'm not discrediting that, oh my God, he's not really from the streets. He's not really like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying maybe like the numbers are smoke and mirrors, allegedly, maybe.
I got it. I know the word. It's story. I do not believe the current rapper's story. I don't like.
Sometimes I do. I believe their
and
story. I don't believe their numbers. That's my stance.
Even a Durk, right? I would say a Durk is on his second life in music.
Facts.
Like, remember before he came in with the Chief Keef, that 2012 era. Kidding. This ain't what you want.
Yeah.
And then literally rebranded up until a couple years ago, where he was like, all right, I'm Durk now. I got blonde locks. I'm moving around. This is what I'm doing now. So if anything, I feel like he's someone that has showed you different versions of his life and his new story.
I can't put my finger on it, but there's something inauthentic
about
There's
it.
something missing in today's music, and it's not just Durk, right? Like, it's not just Durk. I think it's the collective of artists today.